A snake in the water. Most of us get an instinctive shudder when we encounter a swimming snake. The aquatic environment is mysterious. What's under the surface is hidden from our view. And in the back of everyone's mind is the one snake in the water that we've all learned to fear, the cottonmouth. The cottonmouth, also known as a water moccasin, is a venomous snake that inhabits some Missouri waters. Everyone has heard of the water moccasin, but few have encountered the snake in the wild. It's a creature surrounded by myth, with many misconceptions concerning its range and even its appearance. Every snake you see in the water is not a water moccasin, and water moccasins are far less common than you might imagine.
Cottonmouth is derived from the fact that the lining of their mouth is a cottony white color, which is sort of unusual for snakes. And when they gape and expose their fangs in this white interior surface, it's what we call a startle display that animals use to deter predators.
Brian Green is a professor of biology at Southwest Missouri State University. He's conducting a research study on the water moccasin, and in the process is dispelling many of the myths that are associated with this creature. Missouri Outdoors producer Jim Karpowitz is accompanying Brian on a collection trip.
So what is their range? Are these guys really that common?
Yeah, the range of the cottonmouth is somewhat different than people think it is. Basically in Missouri, cottonmouths don't really go anywhere north of the Missouri River. That's a rough cutoff of their distribution. They're really more common in the Ozarks and in the southeastern part of the state, in the Mississippi lowlands, where they inhabit swamps primarily. Yeah, this is really good habitat here. There's a lot of rocky cover for them, which they like. They need to feel secure and have a place to escape if a predator approaches.
Hey, look right here. Check this out. Whoa.
Guide him into the bucket. He's captured.
There he is.
Oh, there's an adult. Drop him in the bucket. I usually see anywhere from 4 or 5 to a dozen. Actually, being able to catch 5 of them is pretty good.
Great. And he's a nice one, too.
Cottonmouths have a bad reputation for being aggressive. It really isn't the case. The better characterization would be defensive. To me, aggressive means that the animal is looking to attack you. And cottonmouths simply just don't do that. They're reluctant to bite unless you actually touch them or handle them.
I know, I've always thought every snake I'd see in the water is like, oh, it's a water moccasin.
Snakes in the water around here generally are not cottonmouths. Cottonmouths tend to be very secretive animals. They avoid people. They're not found everywhere, and whereas northern water snakes are found in every aquatic system. And so if you see a snake in the water, it's more likely a northern water snake.
Is this a good place to work them up with?
Yeah, this would be great. Basically, all I want to do is capture or take the snakes and measure them and weigh them and make sure they're marked. So this first one is one that was born last fall, really tiny. And because they're so small, I just use a pair of leather gloves to handle them. The juveniles are interesting because they're so strongly patterned. And
He looks like a copperhead, I mean, to me.
quite a lot like a copperhead at this size. They lose a lot of this pattern as they grow older, which copperheads don't, so that's a real difference. All right, so on the measurement there that says SVL, snout vent length, he is 242.
I'll be one of the big guys.
I don't like to handle them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I understand.
So we use this thing called a squeeze box to measure their length. Just a simple device that allows us to control the snake. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so now I've got him pressed down against some foam rubber, and all I do is trace the outline of his backbone and then measure the line. I'm always concerned about being safe when I'm handling them, so I use all the appropriate gear to do it. I hardly ever physically touch a snake that isn't secured with adequate equipment. Basically what I'm trying to do is just a basic population biology study, which involves trying to figure out questions like how many snakes there are here, what they eat, how many offspring they have, various kinds of basic pieces of information. And what we do is capture the snakes with various pieces of equipment. We take body measurements. We mark them with small marking devices that are permanent. I'll go ahead and get a pit tag ready. Pit tags are little glass encapsulated microchips. They are sensitive to a reading device that shoots some electromagnetic energy that bounces off of them and provides a number. And they're injectable, so basically it's just like injecting them into the snake and they stay there permanently. And he's marked.
So that's going to be the number for the snake?
Yes. So this one is 424B1F. So we'll try to let him go right where we found him. I think they're part of Missouri's natural heritage, and really the number of problems caused by cottonmouth is very minimal. Very, very few people are bitten by them, and not many people encounter them. They're very well hidden in their natural environment, and you have to spend some time finding them. And so it is sort of an event when you locate one. Capturing them isn't always that easy.
Cottonmouths are certainly dangerous and should never be handled. Yet, as we learn more about this elusive creature and its defensive nature, we can look at Missouri's aquatic ecosystems with a little less fear and a deeper appreciation for the incredible diversity of life our waters hold.